What's up, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, my royal people, my N7 comrades? How you guys doing today? I have some Overwatch gameplay for you. And I saw that my team didn't have a tank or a support hero, so I decided to have a little fun with Symmetra. I'm using her goddess skin, and it's my favorite skin on her. And I'm by no means a pro with her, as you're going to see in this gameplay here. I'm commentating a little bit over the thought processes behind the actions I took. And basically I want to hold this room down, place her turrets there, and lure people into this room and protect the point from that room, just going in and out of the room, coming out in the open and going back in. I wasn't using my mic, so I wasn't really able to let people know of things that could have probably been a game changer. But it's okay. I mean, this is only arcade. I use my mic sometimes in arcade, but other times I don't. For some strange reason, it took the enemy team a long time to realize that I was popping in and out of that back room right there. But it's all good. It's okay. Things got a little bit more intense. I was being careful, trying to play carefully. And the best way I've known or learned to play with Symmetra is to just set up a trap and lure people into the trap. If it comes a point in time though where I can't, I'm just out in the open, I try to hurry up and place a turret down and have them chase me into it, or I find places to place the turret because I know that the enemy team always runs to that spot. So those are my ways. I usually use arcade mode to practice with the different heroes, especially the 6v6 mysteries. It has helped me grow to become a very versatile player, and I'm not really a pro at all the characters, but I'm very familiar with them. Right here is when they finally realize that I'm in here, and this Junkrat is determined to take me out. And I was trying to get him to come into this room and follow me, but he was way too smart for that shit. So there you go, my first death. And I'm not gonna even lie, it took me a long time to pick back up my momentum after that death. In fact, I never did at all, and I just kept dying from that point. But I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to watch it and see for yourself. I'm gonna just commentate over it, talk about my thought processes behind the things. One thing I did notice though, never ever follow a Symmetra anywhere, because she's usually leading you to her trap. Like, that's what it is. But I know people are usually thirsty for kills, and they see someone and they have to chase them down. Oh, I gotta get him. Right here I got kind of scared because, I don't know, Primal Winston kind of creeps me out, but I still tried to engage him. That was a big mistake because he just knocked me straight on off the map, just straight cold clocked me, and then I just started flying down the whatever this is, the Oasis. So anyway, I believe at this point, or no, it's not this point, but a prime example of what I mean is, in any game, people see an enemy and they chase them down to kill them, and sometimes patience is key, and it's just good to just wait for a good opportunity to kill people, and it's not always good to chase people, because sometimes people are smart and they know that you're going to chase them, so they use that to their advantage. Bastion is a bastard, okay? I cannot defeat a Bastion unless I'm a Widowmaker or a Hanzo, but once I get caught into his crossfire, there's no coming back at all. Right here I see my team just dead. I saw 4 skulls and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, sat down. There's no point of running in there if my whole entire team is dead. I'm gonna just die too. It's pretty stupid. And then on top of that, they were already gonna win anyway, so the game was just about over. We lost that round, but it's okay because that motivated us to want to play a little harder. So it looks like people switched to characters that they are better with, which is good. I kind of picked up a little bit too. I got a little bit more aggressive. And I'm AFK right here. I usually do that because in between intermissions of games, I usually am multitasking, so I'm doing something at that current moment. So that's why I'm just sitting here right now. I mean, I figured the way this world is, we are always multitasking anyway. So that's just how it is. So I'm just letting you guys know why I'm just standing here while my team is out there handling their business. But it's okay because I'm going to be on my way. The last match I didn't really get to use my ultimate. I had it ready. What I usually do is if I see that my team is not really dying that much, I just place the shield generator because I feel like that'll help us a little bit more. But if I see that my team is dying a lot or that the shield won't really be too beneficial, I place the teleporter. And I think that's kind of like a good way to go about it. In this gameplay, I tried to hold down this room. And see, it's that Bastion again that's just sitting there. I really hate Bastion. And of all the characters, the ones that I say that I struggle with the most is Bastion. Like, just using him. Like, Bastion is easy to use, I guess. But for some reason, I have a hard time using him. So I'm trying to hold this room down. My teammates saved me a few times. I died in the beginning, but eventually I pick up a momentum. We work as a team because we were doing really good. What was I saying? So yeah, I lost train of thought, sorry. So yeah, I try to hold that room down. My teammates saved me a few times, and then I was able to place my shield generator, and then that kind of helped us out. I used the shield to block Roadhog's hook, and once again she chased me. The Tracer chased me. I placed 2 turrets down, and that was her downfall right there. And that's what I mean. Sometimes you just don't chase. You try to find another way around to get to the enemy. It's not all about rushing and trying to get the kill, because you can be running right into a messed up situation. And here's this Roadhog, almost killed me, but my teammates saved me, thank the Lord. And I placed down my turrets into the room, and I'm trying to protect my shield generator so that it can continue to be beneficial to the team. I'm not quite sure why this Farah is in the room with me. She's aerial superiority, so she should be in the air shooting down rockets. At least that's just my opinion anyway. I just was wondering why she was running around in that room. Get out there and hop into the air, do what you gotta do. But don't get me wrong, that Farah was very good in contributing to the team. I'm not so hard on teammates as a lot of people are in this game, and I usually use arcade mode to practice, like I said before, the 6v6 mysteries, because apparently you have to be already good at the game in order to go into competitive, because if you go into competitive to learn how to play, you will get shot down. And I'm not talking about in the game, I'm talking about shot down, about people and their rudeness and their just taking the game way too seriously. And I understand competitive is competitive, and I do understand the other side too. If you're going to play, practice in arcade or something, or quick play, so that you can already be ready for competitive. You won't bring the team down, because you could be the weakest link that may have caused the team to die. And this stupid Bastion killed me, but at the last second I was able to get him which I was happy about that, because Bastion is just he's no joke, man. He's serious business. Once that DPS, that gun, once you're in the middle of his crossfire, it is a wrap. It is a wrap. If you do manage to get out, you will be barely getting out with a small amount of health left to breathe. And then you're just like, well, whew, man, that was close. So many times that I just couldn't escape Bastion, and when I did, it was just a mess. I had to find a health pack or request healing or something, because Bastion is too much for me. But I know he could easily be countered. Defensive heroes are really good against him. I usually, once I get to a point where I can't take it anymore, I switch to Widowmaker and just snipe him down. Right here, I get a little bit more aggressive than I was before, because this right here, this game will determine which team wins. We're 1-1 here. And I was trying to hold this middle part down. As you can see, placing my turrets there was a bad idea. But throughout the game, I still continue to try to place them there again. And once again, I'm dying from this Bastion here. Most of my deaths were from Bastion. I believe, if I'm not sure how many times I died, I'm gonna see once we get to the end of this video, but 90% of those deaths were due to Bastion. Okay, I mean, I like Bastion. I like his story. The animated short really was touching, but in game I cannot stand him. I just can't. And here I go placing my turrets here. I'm thinking, well, hey, if I put them over here, that'll be better. Nope. As you can see, destroyed once again. Thank you, Junkrat. Actually, thanks a lot. So I'm just trying to find places to. I'll just continue to keep putting them there because those are good places to have them, believe it or not. Also, in this hallway that I'm in is also good places to put it, as I slowly find that out once that Tracer tries to flank me. So once she did that, I'm like, okay, let me just place turrets right there, because I know there's going to be more enemies trying to come out through that hallway. And then I put, just in case they come through that hallway, I put one right there too. So at least if I'm not around my turret, I can look and see that if I see my turret is doing something, I know that there's an enemy right there. So I turn around and try to finish it off, or finish whoever it is that's right there, finish them off with my turret in unison. That's the best way I know to play Symmetra, to be honest with you. Just defensively, and you can play aggressively. It's just that you just have to be quick with placing your turrets down. That's the only thing. And with practice, I know I'm going to get to that point, because I actually liked Symmetra before she was buffed. I was using her then. I would put shields on everybody and then just focus on her other abilities. I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me, but I can say she's a lot better now. Right here, I just canceled Junkrat's ultimate right there. And actually, I had no idea that my photon shield can actually block Junkrat's ultimate. I didn't know that. I was actually risking it by doing it. I'm like, I wonder if I could block it right there. And I did. So I took that risk and I threw it out there, and that was it. It was a wrap for Junkrat's ultimate. And with great teamwork, we ended up hitting the victory. We won. And I'm all about winning, so I'm happy about that. I didn't get player of the game. Of course, it was Bastion. Usually it is, if there's a Bastion in the game, a Reaper or a Diva, they usually are the ones that tend to get the play of the game. So I made it on there. We only 3 of us, so it goes to show you that we wasn't really doing much out there, but at least we won. I blocked some damage, and I can't say I was, especially during that 3rd round. 14-6, 3 medals. I guess that's all right. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to see more, stay tuned. Have a nice day, guys.